Hello everyone, Donna Gray here, your Stamping Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. How are we all today? How's your weekend going? Have you got beautiful hot weather? We've got absolutely scorching hot weather here in New South Wales, so it's a glorious day. Oops-a-daisy, and we don't need to hear my voice like that. And it doesn't, there we go. So jump on, say hello, let me know who you are, where you're watching from. I'm going to do some fun live crafting today, and I'm using the beautiful limited edition Snowflake showcase from Stamping Up. Hey Deborah, how you going? Hey Chrissy, nice to see you girls. And we're going to do a fair bit of crafting this afternoon, so I hope you've got your coffee, I hope you've got your feet up on your stools and in your lounge chair, because we're in for a bit of a crafting afternoon. Hey Kel, how you going? Watching from Wagga. Oh, it's a cool day in Wagga. Well, it's definitely not cool here, I can tell you. It is quite warm. We're looking at about 36 degrees here today, and it's going to even get hotter as our week goes on. So it'll be fairly warm, and all I can say is thank the Lord for air conditioning. So I've actually got the air conditioner going in the house, but now that I've shut my door, the air conditioner's not going to get in here. But if it ends up getting fairly warm, I'm going to end up probably opening the door and let my air conditioning come in. So it's been a bit of an exciting week for me this week. So much has happened this week, and I have a little bit of cause for celebration this week. Now, I've only been with Stamping Up for 2 years, and as you all know, I earned the incentive trip to Greece, and I will be heading to Greece in July next year. I'm going to be registering for my holiday on Monday, so I can't wait for that. I've got our passports and everything all organised. Hey Doreen, g'day Angie, how you going? I know I'm early, girls, but I wanted to have a bit of a chat with you before I started crafting, and hopefully I can get my devices working so that I can see everyone's comments with any luck. So I will be registering for my holiday on Monday, so that's really exciting. I've been checking out flights and working out what days I want to go, and my brother has been ringing me and chatting with me about it because he went to Greece last year, so he's really excited for us, because this is Daryl and my first trip ever overseas, so it will be an exciting time for us, and we can't wait. We're looking forward to it so much. And so my brother is discussing with me all the places that I need to see in Rome, because we're going to spend about 3 days in Rome before we actually get to go on the boat. And then we go on the boat for 7 days, and then I will be heading straight home after we get off the boat. So so that will be fun. And I have some really amazing news, and obviously if you've been on my business page you will understand. The company that I work for, Stamping Up, that I do as my full-time job, which I absolutely love, and it's absolutely a fantastic company to be a part of. They wonderful having time in Rome as well. Yes, I will be having a wonderful time in Rome. Okay, so yesterday we had an exciting day. Now normally what happens is I'm going to Onstage next Friday, and normally at Onstage Stamping Up recognise the leaders in our company. So when they say the leaders in our company, it's when you have done really well with your business and you've worked really hard. They actually recognise the people that have worked really hard and achieved certain goals throughout the year. And being this my first year that I've run my Stamping Up as a business, I didn't really have a clue. I didn't really know whether I was going to earn a place anywhere or anything like that. So they rank you in your own country, but they rank you in categories, and they also rank you globally as well. So I actually had a really exciting time, and it's a bit strange celebrating how wonderful I've done and me saying it, but I'm so excited of the things that I have achieved. Hey Cheryl, how you going? The things that I have achieved. So I actually got a few awards yesterday, and one of the awards is in Australia. There's about, what were they saying? Something like about 10,000 demonstrators in Australia, and in Australia I came 5th in recruiting, which I was blown away, but I have built my team this year, and I've got a wonderful team of Wild Heart Crafters, and what that means is that I've had quite a few people that have joined my team. They have purchased the starter kit, and now they're actually enjoying having 20% off all their products while ever they stay current. Now, if you're thinking about purchasing products and you absolutely love our Stampin' Up products, I would love for you to join our team and join into the fun. So I got 5th in recruiting, and then I came 4th in team leadership. So team leadership means that even though I've recruited team members, I've helped my team members, I've guided my team members, I've shown them what they can do with their Stampin' Up. Quite a few of my team members have advanced in titles. Some have advanced in a couple of titles, which is fantastic. And I couldn't have done any of this without my team. So I'm very grateful for my team, and I love my team of Wild Heart Crafters. We're an awesome group of girls. I haven't got any boys in there at the moment, haven't got any males, but I absolutely love the Wild Heart Crafters team, and they're so supportive, and they've helped me so much along the way. And then they do a ranking out of Australia. So out of the 10,000 or so demonstrators that we have in Australia, I came 11th out of 10,000 people, which that blows my mind. So I was ranked at number 11. And then even globally, they do a global 250. Now globally, there is probably 50,000 plus demonstrators, and I was ranked at 181 in the global top 250. So that absolutely has blown my mind, and I could not do it without all of my awesome customers and everybody that supports me throughout my business. And I just have to say, I was absolutely gobsmacked. I could not believe what I have achieved in 12 months. Admittedly, I have worked super hard, and I will continue to work super hard. And I actually said to my husband, I worked hard because I wanted to earn the incentive trip, but this is just the cream on the cake. I just cannot believe what I've achieved. And I'm only just getting started. So there is bigger and better things to come, I think, in the future. So anyway, let's get past all that. Now, the one thing that I'm going to say is I'm going to do my live drawing. So for everybody that shares my video and types shared in the comments, you get an entry into my monthly draw. Thank you, Tiara. You get an entry into the draw to win monthly prizes. So I'm going to draw my monthly prize this month, and my monthly prize is the Winterwoods, sorry about the glare, the Winterwoods stamp set. So I'm going to draw that first, and then we're going to get into some crafting. Hey Margaret, how you going? Thanks for joining. Okay, so hopefully I can see there, and I'm going to be using our beautiful Snowflake showcase. Now the Snowflake showcase is now available in our online stores, and it will only be available while stocks last this month and this month only. I will actually be doing, I'm positive I'm going to be designing an online card class in the next couple of days. So there will be an online card class with it. If you're interested in the online card class, please let me know. And hi Gay, how you going? Sorry, I was just trying to check who's there. G'day Rhonda, how you going? Okay, hey Angie, hey Wendy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump on ahead and get into it. You want to join Stampin' Up hopefully early next year, Kel. That would be an awesome idea. Next year, Kel, there is Celebration. It is an awesome time to sign up. Normally through Celebration you get 2 free stamp sets, as well as $235 worth of product for $169. So if you're thinking about signing up, Kel, yeah, you know where to come, just saying. Okay, so I'm going to get onto it. Hey Karen, how you going? Thanks for joining. G'day Marion, thank you. You're also awesome. The amount of messages I got yesterday absolutely was amazing. So I have lots and lots of support through all of you wonderful demonstrators. So it's been a fantastic ride, I can tell you. Okay, so I'm going to flip you forward. Now I need to get into my settings because I know I've got to flip this upside down. So, and bear with me, I have a new Archon stand, so I have to work out how I'm going to flip it. So I'm going to flip myself and we're going to go hopefully down that way. Okay. So as you can see, I have my beautiful, I'm just going to try and see where that's pointed because I'm a bit, okay, so I've got all of the entries of everybody that shared my video, and I'm going to put some light on the subject, sorry about this people, for everyone that shared my video during the month of October, all went into the draw to win this beautiful Winter Woods stamp set. So I have everyone's entries in my beautiful red box. Okay, so the way you get an entry, thank you Kathy, the way you get an entry is to share my video and type shared in the comments, okay? And even if you are doing awesome shopping through my online store, you also get an entry as well. So every order that you place with me, you get an entry. So there's quite a few in here this month. So I'm just going to mix them up and I'm going to pick a lucky winner. Okay. Oh my Lord. The lucky winner is, can everybody read that? Matthew Alford. Matthew, you have won the beautiful Winter Woods stamp set. And Karen, you're on here. I don't know whether is Matthew watching, Karen, or is it just you today? But congratulations to Matthew. He has won the Winter Woods stamp set. So there's another stamp set, Karen, for you to be playing around with. So congratulations, Matthew, for winning my monthly draw. And thank you, Matthew, for sharing my videos and commenting on my videos and supporting me. So well done, Matthew. I will pop your name on that and pop it aside, and I will post it out to you hopefully early next week if I get a chance. If not, it'll be towards the end of the week or so. Okay, so hey Shirley, how you going? Deborah's saying, hey Karen, you can use it too. So true, so true. So in our showcase, just you today, he's going to be so excited. I think so, Karen. I can't believe his name was drawn out. So I could imagine if he was on here how excited he would be. Like we would have comment after comment, I think. So I'm going to use this beautiful Snowcase showcase. Now it comes, we've got two stamp sets. One is called Snow is Glistening. The other one is called Happiness Surrounds. We have these beautiful framelits. Now the framelits do go with both, and I'm sorry, mine are a bit of a mess because I have been using them and just throwing them back on wherever. But you've got a couple of doubles up of your framelit. So you've got a couple of doubles up of the leaves. You've got a couple of doubles up of the smaller snowflakes, which is fantastic. We have some beautiful intricate dies, and then we have some other outside cutting dies that you can use. So they're absolutely, it's a massive framelit set. It actually has, I think they were saying 20 framelits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes, so we have 20 framelits. So it's a massive set of framelits. So it's very, very well worth the money. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the things that I have made. So in my live video last week, we made these beautiful cards. Now these beautiful cards are cased from Sorry, I'm just, I wonder whether, I can't do it. I was going to say I'm on my phone internet, so I hope the internet's okay and clear enough for you. I'm so sorry, I forgot to hook into my Wi-Fi internet. Anyway, so these are the ones that I showcased out of their images that they showed us in advertising. So they're beautiful. I have also made, I did these at the show, some packs of 6 cards using the beautiful large snowflake, using some of our, hopefully the shine's not too bad on that. Thanks for sharing, Shirley. Hello from Tennessee. Hello, Carol. How are you? Thank you for watching me all the way from Tennessee. I used the beautiful shimmer paint on the tin-tiled deep textured embossing folder. So I did them with Night of Navy and the silver, and then I did some Merry Merlot and with the gold foil. So some really super cute, nice things that I've been creating with it. There is so much that we can do with it. I'll just pop them aside. So first of all, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop everything out of the way. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. So if you're going to On Stage in Brisbane, please don't watch what you're going to see next, because you're going to see what one of my swaps looks like. Now I've just done this one, and I'm going to pop in a Caramello Koala in these. So I've been cutting all the bases and going crazy because I've got to make, I think there's about 56 of these that I'm going to be making, and this is the first one I've done. So I've been cutting my bases and things. So I just want to show you how it actually all starts, and we will go from there. So this is a piece of cardstock, and this is our Mango Melody. And everyone's saying yummy to the Caramello Koala. I think we all love Caramello Koalas. Okay, so there's a couple of score lines. So this is 6 by 6. So it's a piece of Mango Melody cut 6 by 6. I've scored at 1 inch, 2 3/4 inches, 3 3/4 inches, and 5.5 inches. And then I've turned it around and I've scored it at, I've scored it at 1 inch and then 4.5 inches, okay? So I'm just going to show you how I go about getting it to this stage, okay? So I'm just going to burnish all my folds. And I really wanted to use this Snowflake showcase because it is only a limited edition. We really have to get our mileage out of it. So I've been super loving it because as demonstrators, we've been allowed to purchase it 1 month early. So I've had mine for a good month, and it has been absolutely fantastic, and I've been having so much fun with it. So I really thought I wanted my swaps to be out of the Snowflake showcase. Okay, so then what I've done is, as you can see, you've got a larger folded area on the top and a smaller folded area on the bottom, and you've got this super large, longer lengths through here. Now this is the body of it, so in other words, like that. This is the bottom of it, so the smaller piece is your bottom and the larger piece is your top. So now there's just a bit of trimming that you need to do. So we're going to flag in here and get rid of that. Okay, we're also going to flag in here. We're going to trim all the way along our fold lines here, and we're going to actually like wedge them in. So I'm going to cut that one at a wedge already. And this saves you cutting and then wedging, that you do your cutting and your wedging all in one go. So we're going to wedge all the way along for each of those score lines at the bottom. So just like so. And that just makes it fold in really nicely. And then we're going to wedge that side as well. Okay, so now on this top section, because this is the flap that flaps over on the top, so we need to keep it. So we're going to cut down the fold line there, but we don't need any of this whatsoever. So we're going to cut that all away. Okay. Now, it's totally up to you if you want to round your corners. I wanted to have mine rounded because I think it just finishes it off. So I've got my little corner rounder, and yes, this is discontinued, but we do have our punch, which I will bring the punch in and show you, that has the corner rounder. We do have this punch here that you can use the corner rounder on as well. It's just I like to use my handy little one. I just think it's super, super easy and easy to handle. Okay, so I've punched those and rounded those. Now the next thing what I want to do is I want to bring in the stamp, which is all of the snow that looks like it's falling here on the Snow is Glistening. So I thought that would be really nice to have on the tab part. So I thought I'm going to bring that in. And I just remembered I was going to cut a snowflake and I didn't cut a snowflake, so I'm a bit slack. But anyway, so I'm going to bring in a scrap piece of paper just to pop underneath so that I can stamp off. Sorry, I have to let Theo out. He's hearing people out there. There you go. He's decided to leave us. He doesn't want to craft with us today. So I'm just going to, yes, the envelope punch board, so true, Angie, has a round corner rounder as well. So I'm just going to grab my Mango Melody and I just want to ink up this stamp and I want to line it up with my fold line, my score line, and just stamp down. So Marion, you need to shut your eyes. You can't look at this because this is my swaps. So you're going to know what I'm going to swap. I have got other swaps as well, but because I know I'm meeting up with Marion in Brisbane next week at On Stage. So now I'm going to use the Snow is Falling embossing folder, and I'm actually going to pop that, all of it, right in, just leaving out that front top tab that's going to fold over. Okay, so I'll bring in the Big Shot. Okay, so I'm going to fit the Big Shot in here. Hopefully that's going to fit in the right spot. Now I have, oops, I just washed my little, there we go. Okay, so I have my base plate without the thin die adapter, just the base plate. And I have my box, I suppose we call it a box, in my embossing folder, and I'm just actually going to pop another plate on top and I'm going to run that through. You'll have to come and see me, Doreen. I would love for you to come and see me, Doreen, with your 3D swaps, and we can have a good swap. I would love for that to happen. Please see if you can find me. I will be around. I'm getting really, really excited about On Stage, actually. I should have actually, while we've got the Big Shot, I'm going to bring the Big Shot back in because I'm going to cut one of the snowflakes. And this is a snowflake. I'm going to cut it out of our glimmer paper that is it's in our holiday catalogue. I think it's called the First Noel glimmer paper. I may be wrong, I'm not quite sure. And I'm going to cut this snowflake out. Okay, so I've now got my magnetic platform underneath, and I've got a cutting pad, and then I've got another cutting pad over the top. Okay. And so there we have our snowflake all ready to go. Okay. So I'll pop that out of the way. It's looking very light. I'm wondering, is it going to be better if I turn those lights off? Let me know. Is that better when I turn the lights off? Can you see better? Let me bring everything in. Although I feel like I'm sitting in the dark crafting. Is that light? Hey Priscilla, how you going? Is that light better? Can anyone answer and let me know if that light is better without the lights on? It looked very bright looking. No, too much shadows. Okay, lights coming back on. There you go. It is shadowy, isn't it? Wow. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I've now embossed it. So as you can see, we've got the beautiful texture and embossed. Okay, so I'm going to, along this narrow edge here, I'm going to put some tear and tape. Thank you everyone for letting me know it's better with the lights on. I keep looking at my computer and it looks very I don't know, like very light, overexposed, but anyway, it might just be my computer looking like that. Okay, so taking the backing off the tear and tape. Now, the easiest way to do this is to fold this one over and then fold that over on top, and that lines up nicely. Okay, and there we have our cute, super cute box ready to go. So now, because this is going to be the front, it's going to flap over, what I do is I always make sure that I have the flap on the base going towards the back of the box. So in other words, this is the front of the box, I've got the flap going to fold to the back of the box. So a bit of tear and tape on there too. The reason why I use tear and tape on little gifts and things is just to hold them really nicely. So then you just seal that bottom. I'm then going to pop my Caramella Koala in, just like so. And then what you do is you just pinch these top two pieces and it will fold over. So I'm actually going to stick that down with tear and tape. So everyone's going to have to be really careful opening it up if they want to eat their Caramella Koala on the day. But I just think it's easier than trying to fiddle around with ribbon. And because I've left my run so late to make my swaps, I'm struggling a little bit with getting anything done. I've got 30 done of another thing that I've got another 3D item. I'm afraid to say I'm into 3D items when it comes to on-stage swaps, because I just think I spend my whole life making cards. It's just really cute to do a 3D swap instead. So I'm just going to poke out all those little pieces out of my Snowflake. Although I did hear the other day, I was watching a video and they were saying that it's the in thing to not poke all your pieces out, to leave pieces in your die cuts. I don't know whether I really like that idea. I'm a person that I like to see everything all poked out, ready to go, but apparently it is the new trend to leave bits and pieces in. So, what's your thoughts on leaving the bits and pieces in? Do you think you should poke all the pieces out? Type it in the comments, let me know your thoughts. Do you think you should poke all the pieces out, or do you think you should leave some of the pieces in? Do you think it is in and trendy to leave some of the pieces in? Yeah, bits out, Kathy. I think I agree. I'm a bit like it's half done if you leave pieces in there. Like, I don't know why people would want to, yeah. Thank you, girls. I'm glad you're all on my side. Okay, so I've poked all the little pieces out of that. Isn't that, look at that. Simply beautiful. Who doesn't love snowflakes? I know we don't have snow here in Australia at Christmas time, but you know what? I love a snowflake. I don't care what anyone says. Okay, so I'm just going to pop a dimensional on the back of my snowflake. And I'm going to pop the snowflake up on the front. Just like so. Super, super cute. Now, what did I do with everything? I had bits and pieces out. Ready for this. And somehow in my cleanup, I've cleaned them up. I need just a little piece of white, whisper white. Bear with me, people. Sorry. Here's a piece. This will do. Bit of scrap whisper white. Okay. So, in our stamp set, we have the cute little stamp that says, hello friend. So I'm thinking that's super cute for my swap to say hello friend. It's the hairdresser in me. You think so? Okay, all right. Sorry, my comments aren't scrolling down on my computer. I have no idea why. Oh, really? Snowing on the mountain, Julianne? Julianne's in Tassie. Deborah? Deborah's asking where Julianne is. She's in Tassie. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm also going to use my Truly Tailored punch to use to flag the ends of my sentiment. So this is if you don't have the triple banner punch, you can use the Truly Tailored punch to flag the ends of your sentiment. Okay, so I'm thinking that's pretty super cute. I'm going to trim it with my scissors because I've got some furry edges on the end of here. And where did my scissors go? Lordy, lordy. There they are, underneath everything on my desk. Okay, so I'm just going to trim, it's got a few furry edges, so I'm just going to trim those edges just so that we don't have horrible furry edges. It was definitely a scrap piece of paper. Okay, so even on this, there's a cute, super cute little snowflake. So I'm going to use grey granite, and I'm just going to bring in my scrap piece of paper again. So just to add a little bit of interest on that sentiment, I'm just going to use this tiny little snowflake to add some cute little snowflakes around on the sentiment. Okay, now I got this idea from Sam Hammond. Sam Hammond did this for a swap on one of her incentive trips. So the actual design of this came from Sam Hammond, and she is commonly known as Poodles. So if you haven't seen Sam's YouTube channel, she is the 3D girl. So I can tell you, if you want to know anything 3D, you go and see Poodles, because Sam is awesome. Okay, so there we have a super cute little 3D swap. So aren't they cute? Yes, exactly, Shirley. The temperature's going to be absolutely a scorcher in this week coming. The Truly Tailored punch, Deborah, you haven't used it. It is way easier than the triple banner punch. So I actually had my triple banner punch out, but when you've got some short little bits, the Truly Tailored punch is way easier to get the short bits in. So it was fantastic. Okay, so that's one super cute, quick thing that I wanted to make. So we'll move right along. I'll get rid of all of that out of my way. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to do a super quick couple of cards. And this is using this Happiness Surrounds stamp set. So this is a great stamp set. It's a really good all-rounder. Hey, Mandy. Yes, they're my swaps. Well, one of my swaps for on stage. I have another one already done. I've got 30 of another one done. It's another 3D one, but that's, yeah. I've got 56 Freddo Frogs and Caramella Koalas to do. So I'm trying to get myself motivated to get it all done. So I'm just having a bit of a hard time trying to find time to get things done. So this one here, I'm going to use the beautiful big stamp out of this one here, because I think this is absolutely stunning. Now I have had a bit of trouble getting this to stamp really nicely because it is such a big massive stamp and it covers a lot of area. So I have my Pierce mat underneath me because it is a photopolymer stamp, but I'm starting to wonder whether my stamp is not 100%, because I'm having really a lot of trouble getting a super clean, crisp image out of it. And sometimes there could be a bit of a flaw in your stamp. Not too bad, but I'm still not, it's not super yummy, I think, like it should be. But anyway, I'm using grey granite, so I'm going to do 2 of these because I'm doing a different colour combination. So I'm just going to stamp 2 of those. Now I've cut out my circle with the large stitched shape circle. Your goodies arrived yesterday, Mandy. Oh, that's great. I'm glad. You will really enjoy it. Hey, Jewel, how you going? Yeah, I didn't know about the Stamparatus. So at least with the Stamparatus, you can have a second go. But yeah, so true, Jewel. You have a point there, but I didn't try it with the Stamparatus. I just did it just before I came on. Actually, I was trying to work out what I was going to make, so it was a bit of a quick episode with it, but that's not too bad. So now there is another stamp, which I've got to find it here, this one. This is a snowflake that I'm going to do. So one of them I'm actually going to use Mango Melody as the snowflake. And the other one I'm going to use Coastal Cabana as the snowflake because I'm making 2 cards here at once. So I'm just going to try and line this up, and it is hard because I can't get my head over it. But I'm just going to try and line that up in the middle of that. Okay, and I'm a bit off with that one. Sorry, now I'm going to change. I want Coastal Cabana as the next colour. So I'll grab that ink pad. Okay, so I'm going to line this one up and do Coastal Cabana in there. No worries, Cheryl. Thanks for joining. Tanya's saying she's still not sure on this set. Well, hopefully, Tanya, I will change your mind when you see me use it today. Okay, so I'm going to ink up this one. I'm going to do the flower in the center using Mango Melody. Okay, I'm going to clean that off, and then I'm going to do the flower in the center of this one using our Coastal Cabana. Okay, not quite in the center there, bit off, but that's okay. All right, so now I'm also going to stamp the cute little sentiment saying hello friend. So I'm going to do one in Mango Melody. Beautiful, Karen, you think? Okay, so one in Mango Melody. And I'm going to do another one in our Coastal Cabana. Okay, so just like that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that away. I'm going to fold over my bases. So I have a Mango Melody base. So I'm going to fold that one, use my bone folder. I also have a Coastal Cabana base. Okay, now I'm going to bring in my scrap paper once again and pop it underneath. And I'm going to use the large snowflake that we had, and I'm just going to randomly stamp around. So this is the Coastal Cabana on Coastal Cabana. And I mucked that one up. Can I line it up again? Most probably not, but anyway, it will be okay. So like that. Then I'm going to bring in the Mango Melody. And we're going to stamp with Mango Melody. So randomly once again. Okay, and then I'm going to bring in the flower. Where did I put the flower? No, Nope. Oh, lordy, lordy. Come on, where's the flower? Oh, here's the flower. Okay, so the flower I'm going to do in our grey granite. Hey, Kathy, how you going? You love the colours together, Mandy? You can't wait to play with this set. It's a beautiful set. Okay, so I'm just going to randomly stamp the flower to fill in some of those gaps. So I do suggest definitely have your mat under this photopolymer set. Okay, so just random around like so. So now I'm going to do the same thing on our Mango Melody. So I'm going to use the Mango Melody first. Okay, clean that off. And then we're going to do our Coastal Cabana. And then we're going to do our grey granite with our flower. Okay. So we've created some cute backgrounds there. No worries, Mandy. Thanks for joining me for a while. Hey, Judy. How you going? Okay, so I'm going to clean those stamps up so I don't end up in a big mess. Okay, so we have our little sentiments here. Okay, so I have a strip of silver and I have a strip of gold. So I'm going to use the gold on that one and the silver on that one. So I'll just pop all that out of the way now. Okay. So silver and gold, and I'm going to trim this in half because we don't need all of that. Oh, lordy, lordy, and I've lost my scissors again. Does anyone know where I put my scissors? Yep, they're totally gone this time. Wow. I'm having a great afternoon. I'll have to bring in a horrid pair of scissors, but anyway, I have no idea what I did with them. Okay, so I'm just going to go like that. Okay, so I'm going to bring in the cute little banner punch, the truly tagged with the big shot. Really? No, not with the big shot. They're totally gone. Totally. Oh my lord. Okay, so I'm just going to use the truly tailored punch again just to flag the end of that one and flag the end of this one. It's a bit of a worry because I'm lost without my scissors. Yeah, no idea. Totally gone, people. I had them with the 3D, but no, they're not there either. No. Ouch. No, totally gone. Missing. Gone into that big black hole again, ladies. But that's okay. Alright, so now what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to line these up and pop on did I put them in with my glue? No. Wowee. And I've got like 3 pairs of scissors. And for the life of me, the others are out on the dining room table, I think. Okay, so I'm just going to pop my strip of gold along here. Now that's cut right at the same length as my card, the width of my card. So I'm going to do that with both. Okay, so same with this one. Then I'm going to pop up some dimensionals on the back of our circle. So what are you thinking, ladies? Did you wonder about this set in the scrap bin? Congratulations, Kathy. Yes, they're in the scrap bin. Yoo-hoo! Thank you very much. You know what, Kathy? For that, I think you deserve a prize. Okay, so my prize to you, Kathy, is some of the beautiful little embellishments. So congratulations, Kathy. You have just won yourself a prize for finding my scissors. Ah, dear. So I'll pop that in the post for you next week. Thank you very much. You found my scissors. You've made my day. You love this set, Karen? Yeah, I know you do. Okay, so I'm going to pop this one on this one. So I'm just going to pop that down there, like so. Now I'm going to do the Hello Friend. I'm just going to pop him down in under there. So I'm just going to pop a bit of liquid Tombow on. And slide him in under there. Just like that. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with this one. We'll pop that up. It is a bit of a Moroccan look, and it's very similar. I feel like it's very similar to the one that we had that was a limited edition as well. I'm trying to think of Eastern Palace Suite, I think it was called. It was beautiful like this as well. So, and I must admit, when I the Eastern Palace Suite, I wasn't really sold on it until I seen what people were making with it. And then I was like, oh, that's beautiful. And there's so much that we can do. Yes, Eastern Palace, Deborah. There's so much we can do with these sets, I think. And the beauty of them is because they're not they're not seasonal. You know what I mean? You can use them for all different purposes. So I think it's a fantastic set for that. You need to get that starter kit, Karen. Definitely need to get that starter kit. Okay, all right. So I'm going to write a sticky note on that for Kathy for those, for being so awesome and finding my scissors. Now the thing is I need a pen. That could be handy. Ah, there's a pencil. So, Kathy, you might need to message me your address so I can pop that in the post for you. Kel's saying me too. Gorgeous. Love that one too. So there you go. 2 super quick, easy cards using the Happiness Surrounds. Okay, there is more. Are you ready, ladies, for some more crafting? Just going to clean up a little bit. You've at least got to have this one, just got to get the thinlets and the other stamp set. Yep. Okay. You so love my cards, Tony. Thank you. Okay, now oh, sorry. There was something I forgot on those. I have a little flower. I forgot. I cut out this cute, super cute little flower, and I just thought it just set it off just a little tiny bit. So I'm going to pop some liquid Tombow on it. And this is out of our rose glimmer paper, which is simply stunning. I definitely love the rose shimmer paper. So I'm just going to pop that one just there on that one and just there on that one. But how super cute are they? Alright, I'm going to pop them aside and we're going to get on to the next. Now, I'm going to make, this is going to be a mammoth live video. I don't know how long I've been going. Oh, I've been going for 3/4 of an hour. Okay, my next card, I'm going to make 6 of them. Are you ready for it? 6 of them. Do you think I can make 6 in maybe half an hour? Actually, to tell you the truth, I didn't score those, so I'm a bit not organised, so I'm going to score those. Now I'm using thick Whisper White as my base. And the reason behind this, I'm making them so that I've got them for my handmade expo to sell because I wanted to do a nice pack. So I'm going to make 6 of these cards today. I've done a little bit ahead of time. I've cut out my framelets. I've stamped some of the images very quickly. I will stamp one so I can show you how I did it. Okay, so I'm using thick Whisper White. I've just scored them in half. I'm going to use my bone folder to crease them. Now this is what a production line looks like, people, and I love doing multiples of cards. And the reason why I love doing multiples of cards, you get one mess, but you end up with 6 cards at the end of it. So that's the beauty of doing multiple sets. Okay, so that way. Alright, so I've got my 6 bases all folded in half and ready to go. And I'm using my beautiful Blackberry Bliss because I love the Blackberry Bliss. So you will get used to me knowing that I just love Blackberry Bliss. So I'm going to bring in my scrap piece of paper again. Okay, so for the base of the card, I'm going to do some simple stamping on the base of the card. I'm going to use my grey granite ink once again. Thank you, Margaret. Okay, grey granite ink. I've arranged 3 of the beautiful snowflakes on my one block, and that is going to help me. I'm going to bring in that stamp pad again because it is a photopolymer stamp set. Okay, so I'm now going to randomly stamp around the edge of my card, changing these snowflakes around just to create a bit of interest in the background. Okay, so I'm going to do that to all 6 bases. So twist them around. Make sure you ink it up really well. And this is in grey granite. Oh, no worries, Natasha. Thanks for joining. You probably need some sleep, you poor girl. Natasha was having a hard time sleeping and she was chatting to me, and she's from overseas and she was still wide awake and it was my bedtime. You need to turn that brain off, Natasha, and get some sleep. Okay. So randomly stamping them around, creating that background. I just wanted to show you how quickly this process can be done. Someone needs to set a timer. Someone needs to put a timer on me and see how long I take to do this. Start the timer now. I mean, I've had a couple of minutes already, but start the timer now. Someone set a timer and tell me how long it takes me to make these 6 cards. You love the background colour, Wendy? Grey granite, I love it. Absolutely love my grey granite. It is my most favourite grey. Out of all of our greys, it is my most favourite grey. Okay, so I've nearly got the 6 done for the background. Okay, alright. So I'll pop that aside. Okay, So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use, I'm going to make sure I tidy all that up. We're going to use the lovely big Christmas tree, the Snowflake Christmas tree. And this Christmas tree is simply gorgeous. And the two colours that I'm going to use is, I'm going to use our Berry Burst, and I'm going to use Blackberry Bliss. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to ink up the Blackberry Bliss, ink up the Berry Burst, and then with a sponge dauber, I'm going to grab my, just got ink all over my finger, grab my Blackberry Bliss, and just in the centers of the big snowflakes, I'm just going to sponge a little bit of Blackberry Bliss. So this is going to create a really nice variegated Christmas tree for us. And you may say Blackberry Bliss and our Berry Burst are not Christmas colours. Do you know what? I don't mind doing things out of the ordinary for Christmas. So I'm going to grab a piece of my Whisper White. I'm going to pop it onto my Pierce mat, and I'm going to stamp this right up to the top and in the middle of my Whisper White piece of cardstock. I'm trying to, what's Kelly Green saying? Kylie Green. My daughter just came over and she loves the snowflakes and told me you need to buy them. You do need to buy them. You need to, you know my online store, Kylie, so you just need to jump back on. Okay, so it's also got like a little tree trunk, so I'm going to use the grey granite for the little tree trunk. And I'm just going to stamp that in the middle of the tree, or it wasn't quite the middle, but anyway. And I'm also going to bring in my scrap paper. Now, as you can see, I'll hold that up. Look at the beautiful variegation in those colours. Absolutely stunning. So I find that doing a little bit of sponging like that is really, really interesting, and it just takes it to a whole different level. Kylie's saying so true, Wendy. Wendy, are you enabling her? Okay, so I'm just going to clean off the spray of snow, and I'm now going to stamp them all with grey granite on the top. So I wanted to have the snow falling down on top, so I'm just going to stamp that there and over there. Okay, so just like that. So I'm going to bring in my other 5 because I've already stamped these 5 previously, and I'm going to do that. So inking it up. I stamped that one down a bit low, but that's okay. So bring in the next one. Okay. Oh, and I didn't put my tree trunk on any of these, so I'll have to go and do that too. Oh, I stamped that one too low as well. It's very hard when I might just go like that maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna fix it by going like that, or I'm gonna wreck it. No, that's okay. Okay, so lining that up again. So the key to this is to make sure you stamp off so you don't have the edge coming down on the top. And the last one. Okay, I'll bring in that base and I'll do the tree trunk on all of them. So that's super, super cute, that Christmas tree, I think. Okay, so while we've got the mouse mat, the Pierce mat in here, I'm going to stamp the sentiment as well. Okay, so I have 6 of those cut. And the sentiment I'm going to use is sending a blizzard of wishes for a wonderful season. And I'm going to ink that up in our Blackberry Bliss. I'm going to ink that up. Oh. I'm going to stamp that in our Blackberry Bliss. Going that way. Okay, so I have flagged the ends of this already. And I wrecked that one. I didn't stamp it properly. That's better. Okay. So using my Blackberry Bliss, I need to turn them all around. Okay. Stamping down. I did the same thing with that one. I need to redo it. Sorry, I need to probably go out of camera for this because it's too far away from me to stamp it down evenly. I did see Brandy's video, but I don't know whether she just stamped her tree, Priscilla. She didn't do the, I don't think she did the variegation with the sponging. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I did remember watching it. Okay, so 2 more to go. I know, she did 10 cards in 20 minutes, and I honestly would never be able to do that. I'll be lucky to get 6 cards done in 20 minutes. I don't even reckon I'll do it in 20 minutes. It'll probably be half an hour, knowing me. Okay, like so. All right, so I'm going to pop that aside, and that's all the stamping that I have to do. All good. Okay, so I'm going to clean that stamp off so I don't end up with Blackberry Bliss ink all over me. Okay. Now I'm going to close up my ink pads too so I don't get that all over me. She left off the stump. Oh, left the stump off, yes. I know, it's something that you just don't think of when you're doing the tree. It's a bit strange, but anyway. All right, so I've got Blackberry Bliss layers now that I'm going to pop all them on with my Tombow. Okay. So Tombow all around the edge. And the reason why I use Tombow is you can wiggle them around and get them exactly where you need to pop them. Like so. Anyone timing? How's my timer going? Did anyone time when I started? It was 1:37 or something, I think, when I started, or 1:30 something. Okay. At least I remembered, Priscilla, before I actually stuck them on. About 8 minutes, so I'm doing well. Do you think I can do it in 20 minutes? What do you reckon, girls? 20 minutes? I'm getting pretty close. Okay, so like so. 10 minutes so far. Not doing too bad. I reckon I might be able to get there. Okay. And believe it or not, oh no, I do have another base. I was going to say I've miscounted one of my bases, but I do have another one here. Sitting here on the side. Oh, and there goes the lid to my Tombow. It's on the floor. It can stay on the floor. You're saying yes to 20 minutes, Deborah? Keep me going, girls. Keep me going. Get me there. Okay. All right, so we're going to bring in our bases again. We're going to turn them over and we're going to pop some dimensionals on the back of them. This will slow me down, getting the dimensional backings off. And that one didn't even go on. Oh. Does anyone have that happen with the dimensionals? That a bit of the base of the dimensionals come off with them and then you can't get it off? So strange. Okay. This is going to take me the longest, I think, doing the dimensionals. But we've got to pop it up. You can't not have it popped up on the front. Who agrees? You've got to have dimension on your cards. I'm a bit of a... I can't seem to cope with flat one-dimension card. I need a bit of 3D happening. Thanks, Deborah. She's saying, go, Donna. Think I can do it? Now it's like getting all the backings off is going to be the issue. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to only take 4 of them off. I'm going to line that up on the front of my card, like so. Over to the left a little bit, just like that. I'm not going to take the center one off. Does anyone want to know why? Doesn't really matter if the center one's stuck, because it's really just to add the dimension there anyway. So it doesn't matter if it's not stuck. 2. Yes, it definitely needs dimension. I agree, Deborah. So true. So who that's watching, who's going to onstage? Who's going to onstage next Friday? Well, I'm going next Friday because I go to Centre Stage for dinner. Who there that's watching is heading to onstage in Brisbane? Let me know, because I definitely want to catch up with you all. If there's anyone there that's heading to Brisbane onstage, please, please make sure you find me at onstage and let me know who you are. I love meeting people in person. I love putting a face to the name. Okay, a few more to go, 2 more to go. I know, Priscilla. I know. It's sad that I'm not going to Melbourne. I had no idea that so many people were going to go to Melbourne and not to Brisbane. But anyway, Brisbane is only a 2-hour drive away for me. So, yes, we did meet last time, didn't we, Priscilla? Priscilla gave me a big hug. It was awesome. From across the room, I could hear someone yelling out, "It's Stampin' with DonnaG!" And it was Priscilla. And I loved that, Priscilla. It was awesome. Okay, so we've got that happening. Dimensional backings everywhere, but I'm going to pop that in the bin, hopefully. Lord knows, some of them went on the ground. Okay, so the next thing what we're going to do, and I'm going to be a bit of a shocker, I'm not picking everything out of these. I've got this gorgeous framelit out of our lovely rose glimmer paper, and I'm going to pop that like that on the edge. Who likes that with these colors? Isn't that just super, super pretty? When I was doing it, I was like, I want to use my rose glimmer paper because I love it. I love this color. I think it's simply stunning. Now, it doesn't matter that they're not stuck down wholly and solely. I've just popped a little bit of glue just on the back of the main flowers. Love it, Karen. Oh, I'm trying to be quick and they're all tangling up. Now, I am being slack here because I haven't poked out the pieces. So I do apologize that I didn't get time to poke out the pieces, but we're trying to do this in 20 minutes. So I'm just putting a dab of glue just in the middle of those flowers and popping that, laying that just on the side. Lovely, Rhonda says. Karen's giving me the hearts. I have to say, this is my favorite. This and the large snowflake is my favorite out of this bundle. I just think it's gorgeous. And the last one. How's my time going? I still have to stamp the inside, so I might make 20 minutes. Still got to do the inside, and I got to put the sentiments on. Okay. Now, sentiments I'm going to turn over and pop one dimensional in the center of each of them. Oh, where did my dimensionals go there? Okay. One in the middle of each of them, and the reason why I'm doing one in the middle is I want to pop some of our rose glimmer metallic thread on them as well. Okay. Three minutes to go for 20 minutes. I don't think I'm going to do it, ladies, because I want to stamp the inside as well. Although I might just stamp one on the inside and show you what I think I want to do, because I don't want to mess them up by trying to go too fast. Okay, so we're going to grab our rose thread and wrap it around our fingers and trim with the scissors. And put the messy bundle in that. Okay. Go again. That. Whoa. That. So I'm just wrapping it around my fingers and doing a figure 8 and popping it on. Whoa. Everything's going crazy. Two to go. Oh, I can't find the end. And I've just lost everyone's comments. My tablet just decided to go haywire. That. And that's the last one. Okay. Now, sorry, now I'm going to have to get my laptop sorted so I can see everyone's comments. Definitely need to make it 30 minutes. Okay, well, we'll make it 30 minutes. How about we add it on and we're going to make 30 minutes and see if I can do that. What do you think? We needed the thread though. We had to have the thread for sure. Okay, so now I'm taking the backings off. And we're going to make that just go across there like that. And we will trim it to where it needs to be, but I really want to stamp the inside. I want to keep going, so hopefully half an hour will be enough. Hey Annette, how you going? Hey Tanya, how you going? Okay, so that, we need to spread that one out. That one's gone a bit. Hoop-de-doo everywhere. Those need to go back into there. Okay. So this one, like so. Trim that one off. 2 done. "20 minutes is up. I reckon I can do it in 30 minutes. I reckon I can stamp the insides and have it done in 30 minutes. Because I want to stamp the insides. I have a bit of an idea about what I'm going to stamp on the inside. There. Okay. That one. I just trim those off. That one like so. Two more to go. I'm getting there. That one like so. Go to 30, you think? I reckon. Because you want to see the inside. And then I'm going to grab an envelope and just show you what I'm going to do with the envelopes. But I'm not going to do all the envelopes. Because we'll be here for 40 minutes if I did the envelopes. Just going to cut those two off. And, oh, I mucked that one up. My dimensional's too far over. Anyway, got that one. Okay, so that's 6 of them done on the outside. And now on the inside, I just want to stamp. I'm going to bring in my mat once again. I have a beautiful sentiment that I'm going to ink up in Blackberry Bliss. Okay. So this is the other sentiment from the stamp set, and it says, we'll see when we stamp it. Okay. Each snowflake is beautiful, sparkling, and special, just like you. So I think that is absolutely gorgeous. And then I'm going to ink up my three snowflakes, stamp off and stamp over. So, as you can see, it's just got a beautiful hint of those snowflakes over the sentiment. So I'm going to do that now for all 6. So sentiment. And snowflakes. Sentiment. And snowflakes. How's the time going? Whoa, nearly didn't stamp off. Sentiment. And I just got ink on my finger, which I don't want that going anywhere. Okay. And stamp off. Hey Kay, how you going? Thanks for joining me. Okay, 2 more to go, people. So I'm really going to struggle with trying to do 10 cards in 20 minutes. There's no way I would do 10 cards in 20 minutes. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I put way more on my cards. I'm doing good time, Karen. Okay, that. And that. Okay, so that. 6 of those cards all done. Gotta dimensional backing caught in there. 6 of those all done. Okay, I want to grab an envelope because I want to show you what I want to do with the envelopes. Okay, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 envelopes. Okay. My envelope. I'm going to go snowflakes there and an array of snowflakes there on the front. Snowflake there and an array of snowflakes on the front. Snowflake there and snowflakes on the front. I can maybe even get the envelopes done in 30 minutes. I'm getting serious now. I'm standing up stamping. Absolutely full-on serious business there. 25 minutes. 6 cards in 25 minutes. Look at that. So there we have 6 beautiful cards. How's that? And a beautiful envelope to match. So it's really, really nice to do your envelopes to actually coordinate with your card, because there's nothing nicer than getting an envelope that is decorated as well. And then when you pull the card out, the card looks beautiful as well. Okay, so I'll bring in all the projects that we did today. So we did those beautiful 6 cards. Is there 6 there? 1, 2, 3. There's 5. Why is there 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Dearie me, what was going on there? Okay, and we did the cute, super cute little Freddo Frog containers, gift boxes, and these beautiful cards using the Happiness Surrounds stamp set. So we had a little bit of fun there today, and I want to thank you all. I'm just going to flip you back around now and see if I can. This is, sorry, bear with me while I do this. Okay, flip you back around. I've got to get used to this new, I'll turn that light off because that's pretty scary. Okay, all right, so, there, okay. All right, so thank you all for watching and thank you all for commenting. Please don't forget to share the video and type shared in the video. And if you share the video and type shared in the video, I will be giving away this month. I might actually even do 2 prizes this month. I will be giving away one of the Happiness Surround. No, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to give away just yet. I'm going to work it out. I'm actually not going to tell you what I'm going to give away because, what did I do? Yes. Okay, my next giveaway is going to be the Dashing Deer. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Now, as I said, if you wanted to join my Wild Heart Crafters team, I would love to have you as part of my team. There's a special at the moment that you pay you pay $169, you get $235 worth of product. You can order these in your kit if you wanted to order the Happiness Surrounds or the Snow is Glistening set. The framelets, they all come separately. So they don't come in bundles, so they all come separately. You can order them in your starter kit, and you get 20% discount from the word go. Once you purchase your starter kit, you get 20% discount while ever you stay current. And it's not anything to be scared of, I can tell you. There's no locking in. If you don't make the quarterly amounts, you just lose your discount and you go back to being a customer of mine again. So my idea is it's no different to having your local dress store that you go to all the time saying to you, you are an awesome customer of ours. We're going to give you 20% discount on all your purchases because you shop here all the time. That is what it is like. So it's like getting a loyalty card. You get 20% off all of your purchases, and it is an awesome company to be a part of. And that also gets you to be a part of my Wild Heart Crafters team page. And my Wild Heart Crafters team page is this beautiful community of some lovely ladies that we all support each other, and we all share what we're crafting, share what we're doing. I also allow my monthly, my team members also get my monthly Stamp Club videos for free. I upload them into the group. We have card swaps and challenges monthly, and there is prizes up for grabs for certain challenges. So it is awesome to be a part of my Wild Heart Crafters. So if you've got an order that is going to be $169 or more, you need to purchase a starter kit so you can get 20% discount on all your products. So once again, I hope you all have a lovely weekend. I hope you enjoyed my crafting today. That was like 6, 7, 8 cards and 2 little, 8 cards and some little gift, Freddo Frog gift packages. So that was a pretty big effort today, I must say. So yes, we are one big family. It's so true. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for purchasing through my online store. I absolutely love your orders and appreciate your orders. Everything contributes to me being awarded these awards for recognition, and it is an awesome company to be a part of. So I hope you all have a lovely weekend. I will be live again Tuesday afternoon, probably about 1 p.m. Tuesday afternoon. So I will catch you all at 1 o'clock on Tuesday, and that's New South Wales time, so daylight savings time. So thank you everyone, and until next time, have a great weekend. Bye for now.